Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you my list of cute baby girl names. Like I said before, this in no way means that I'm pregnant right now. This is just a list of names that if I had a baby girl, maybe I would pick a name out of this list. And by the way, don't mind my hair. We're going through a heat wave and there's no way I'm going to straighten or curl my hair at this time because it would be for no reason. It would either poof up if I straightened it or my curls would just drop if I curled it. This is my natural hair going on today. Let's get started. The first name I have on my list is Lexi. L-E-X-I. This is a name that I saw recently. I was just flipping channels. It was like a reality show. I don't even know which one it was, but the girl was speaking. You know how they do like their confessionals or whatever it is when they're in these reality shows. So she was speaking and her name popped up in the bottom bar and I saw Lexi and I was like, oh my god, I would love to name a girl Lexi if I had one. This might have been like a month or two ago when I saw this, and it has stuck with me that if I have a girl, I'm going to name her Lexi. I just find that name so cute. It's almost like Alexis as well to me, which is a name that can be used both for a boy or a girl, but I like Lexi a lot more than that. Even though Alexis is a beautiful name as well, I would rather choose Lexi for a girl. The next name on my list is Olivia. I know there's a million Olivias out there and it's a big common name, but I really like that name. I don't know what it is about it. I might have met one little girl named Olivia, but that was it. I just find the name so classic and girly. It's so beautiful, so that's why I have it in my list. The next name on my list is Kaylee. K-A-Y-L-E-E. I've seen it spelled so many different ways, but I haven't really seen it spelled this way. I've seen it like K-A-Y-L-E-I-G-H, K-A-L-E-Y, but this is like one way that I really like how it looks spelled out. Pretty big on that. Like if I like a name, I have to like the way that it looks written, and this is one of those names that I just really like how it looks. Am I weird for that? Because I feel like when it comes to names, I can be pretty picky. Since I was named Carmen, I've always hated that name, and I'm sorry there's like Carmens out there that are watching this, but I just don't like my name. It's just so common. I hear it so much, especially since I live in the tri-state area where there's a large Hispanic community. I hear Carmen constantly. Maybe that's why I'm just over my name. Or sometimes someone will ask me, hey, what's your name? I'll say Carmen, and they'll say, oh, hi Karma, nice to meet you. And I'm like, Carmen. I didn't say Karma. Maybe I'm just like over my name and that's just it. But when it comes to like picking names for my son, that took a long process. I've always had Noah in my heart. To convince myself that that's what I wanted to name him, it took a lot. I don't really know why I went on that rant about my name, but let's just keep going. The next name on my list is Danica. I don't really know many Danicas. I have only heard of two. One, the famous race car driver, and two, it was this little girl that I had in daycare. She was 2 years old and she always had allergies. This was maybe like 5 years ago, so she should be pretty big now. She always had allergies and she was so proper. She would go and get a tissue without any of us telling her anything. Like if she had a runny nose, she would go grab her tissue, wipe her little nose, and go throw it in the garbage, wash her hands. She was so sweet and smart. And ever since I met her, like the name Danica has really stuck with me. I feel like it's just a strong name and you don't hear it a lot, so that's why I have it in my list. The next name I have is Amy. A-I-M-E-E. This name, I heard it for the first time when I had a girl in one of my classrooms when I went to college. There was this girl named Amy, and I saw her spell out her name and I just fell in love with it. I like a lot of names that end like E-E, like Kaylee with double E's. I also like Amy with double E. It's another name that to me is just like really nice written out. It's short and sweet, and ever since I met her and I heard of her name, I really liked it. The next name on my list is Hazel. Again, Hazel, I've only met one Hazel, and this was a little girl. I associate a lot of names with like the little kids in the daycare because that's where I would hear like these names that I've never really heard before. I've never met anybody named Hazel. So when I met her, I was like, wow, this name is very cute. That's a tough one though, because with us, I feel like we take in consideration a lot of what our parents think, even though we shouldn't, because this is our own little family that we're creating. Our parents speak mostly Spanish, So when it came to Noah, we told our family members, like everybody that spoke only Spanish, they would say Noah, like Noah, and we would say Noah, Noah, yes, that's what we're naming our baby. And they would just give us like a weird look, like, huh? Like, why are you doing that? If it was someone that spoke English and we say, hey, we're naming our son Noah, they would say, wow, that name is so beautiful. Like, they still call him sometimes Nova, and I'm like, no, his name is not Nova, it's Noah. I have to correct them sometimes. I feel like if we went to them and said, hey, we're naming our daughter Hazel, they would be like, Hazel? Hazel? Like, they wouldn't really know how to pronounce it. But as you can see, we didn't really care because we still ended up calling him Noah, and I'm so happy with that choice. So if it came down to that, maybe I would end up naming my daughter Hazel no matter what anybody thinks or says. Next name on my list is Alexa. This is another name that's super common now, especially with electronic named Alexa. I feel like ever since that, I've heard it so much more. I also think it's like a really strong name. That's why I like the name Alexa. The next one on my list is Blake. Ever since I watched Gossip Girl, Serena Vanderwoodson, and I found out her real name, I was obsessed. Like, not because of her, but I've never seen a girl named Blake. I've heard of boys named Blake, but I've never heard of a woman or a girl named Blake, and I thought it was so nice on a girl. Like, you can nickname them Blakey. That is so adorable. That's one of the main reasons why I like Blake. The next name on my list is Ava. This is another name that I see a lot now, but I love it because it's just so short and simple. I like the sound of it. I've met one Ava before and she was just so sweet. Maybe that's why that name has stuck with me. But the name Ava is very nice, and I would definitely consider using that name. The last name on my list is Macy. Maissie. I seen it spelled, of course, Macy or Maci. I saw it spelled like this maybe a few weeks ago, and I really liked it. I loved it spelled like that. I've never seen it spelled like that before. And it's just so girly and beautiful. Who knows how many times I've said beautiful, adorable, and cute in this video, but this is what all these names are to me. So yeah, guys, this is my list of baby girl names that I might consider using in the future. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.